Do you think it's going to be bigger or smaller than the last cedar tree?
I think smaller. I'm not sure why it's so cool to go see a cedar tree or large trees, but there's something alluring about giant trees that have seen a lot more than we have. Is that right, buddy? Last time aboard Freedom, Sean and I left the warm temps and tropical waters of Desolation Sound in search of new and more remote horizons. After a quick stopover in one of our favorite anchorages to celebrate our favorite little man's 12th birthday, we cruised on to Shoal Bay with the hopes of striking gold. After trekking up a mountain and taking in the incredible views of East Thurlow Island, we found an incredibly unique slice of history, an abandoned gold mine. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so if you missed it, be sure to check it out. Now we're on the move again to Blind Channel for a welcome night at a dock and to get a rare sighting of yet another big, once-in-a-lifetime find. Located on the east side of West Thurlow Island, Blind Channel is only 7 nautical miles from Shoal Bay. To arrive at the Blind Channel Resort and Marina during slack tide, we're timing our arrival for 2 p.m. sharp.
Channel, this is Freedom.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you on figure 2 Bravo. That'll be your choice of a bow and port or stern and starboard tide.
Roger that. 2 Bravo. See where you're standing now. We're just going to fender up the boat and then we'll pull in.
Roger that. Let me hear you catch you along.
Okay, bow and port side.
What? Do you have a preference?
I'd say bow and port. We've arrived at Blind Channel. It's exactly how I envisioned it based on the website and the photos. If you get sick of anchoring, it looks like it might be a pretty good spot. And I cannot wait to check out the general store. Apparently the owner is famous for her cinnamon rolls and fresh baked bread, especially in the July-August time frame. So we're hoping to try some of her cinnamon rolls and maybe grab a loaf of fresh bread. Even though we don't usually need assistance getting on the dock, it's always nice to see friendly faces ready to help if needed. In fact, friendly and helpful seems to be how this marina rolls, since everyone we met was extremely friendly and helpful. Unfortunately, after we got tied up, we realized that a back-end starboard tie might have been a better option for us, since our power cord didn't quite reach the power box. Luckily though, we had a backup buried somewhere deep down in the lazarette to help solve the problem. The Blind Channel Resort and Marina is a family-owned destination with a reputation for offering exceptional experiences like their rapids and wildlife tours, outstanding customer service, and of course, delicious baked goods made from scratch daily. With 2,000 feet of dock space, a small aircraft and fuel dock, quaint cottages, live music events, a packed general store, and a popular hike to an impressive piece of nature, the Blind Channel Resort and Marina should definitely be on your BC cruising bucket list, whether you're on a boat or maybe even embarking on a family jet ski trip all the way from Vancouver to Alaska. More on that later. Are you doing 2 layers?
Yeah. So you're a Chihuahua, you should teach me.
Yeah, so this is from your home country. You're all Mexican. Yeah, and you too. Yeah. That's the sound of nacho night. That's the sound of nacho night from a Chihuahua. Sel, you're looking so dapper. You got your big whales on. Layer 2?
Layer 2.
Because everything's better with 2.
Layered, like a wedding cake.
Isn't that right, guys? Everything's better with 2, including layers of nachos. And those are gonna be good. And this Cajun chicken is delish. I know. I know, it's so hard. It's so hard. So it's not quite dinner time yet. Nachos are gonna have to wait because somebody lost a fender. And Sean's to the rescue again.
That's one you guys lost.
I had no idea that was so long.
The only reason I have one this long is to put a cover on the top of our mast in the winter when it's raining.
Oh my God, you're like fishing. Note to self, always have a long pole aboard a boat. Wow. Nice, sweetie. Last year you dove for somebody's walking stick and now you fished somebody's fender.
I'm a good Samaritan.
You are. Power failure again. Let's see. Not sure what's going on. Good morning from beautiful Blind Channel. I'm off, basically just rolled out of bed, but it's perfect timing because I am off to see if their famous cinnamon rolls are ready. They're supposed to be ready promptly at 8. It's 7:55 right now. So getting 2 very important things, getting those famous cinnamon rolls because we're gonna try them. And we just saw a shipment last night come in on one of their boats with some Diet Coke. And yes, I have fallen off the bandwagon. I'm back onto Diet Coke. It's a terrible, terrible habit of mine. I'm trying to get over it. Well, I'm not trying that hard. But we ran out of Coke, Diet Coke. And we've got 3 more weeks. So I'm gonna see if I can buy a couple cases along with the cinnamon rolls. So what better way to have cinnamon rolls than with Diet Coke? Well, actually, we'll have some coffee. First order of the day, complete. Homemade cinnamon buns. And if you're wondering why I bought 4, and this just Sean and I, nope, Sully and Martha are not getting a cinnamon roll. Hopefully if we run into the jet skiers again, before they head out on their trip, I'm gonna offer them some cinnamon buns. I give you cinnamon buns.
Is there a reason you bought 4 of them?
Yeah, I figured maybe Henry and Isaac would want one.
I sure hope they do want one.
Well, I figured if they don't want them, we'll just have more for tomorrow.
I guess. I got this one.
Does that have the most icing on it?
Looks good.
Wow. Yeah, and they're warm. They're like, I had to wait a little bit. They weren't quite ready.
Yeah.
They're still in the oven.
They were taking them out of the oven.
Yeah.
There goes nothing.
World famous or famous.
Why did they say that? Here goes nothing.
I don't know.
Here goes something. Oh.
There goes the coffee.
It's sort of like just a normal cinnamon roll as you would expect one to be, but I think the raisins that are in here, that really gives it a little extra something special.
Kicks it up a notch.
And the fact that it's warm.
Yeah.
So those two things really elevate the experience.
Yeah, when I saw those raisins, I got excited myself.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Probably not a problem. You bought 4 of them.
how's the power situation this morning? It went out like 3 times last night.
Yeah, I've got intermittently, we're hooked into shore power, but I think blind channel, all the power here comes from a generator, and about 3 times since we've been here in the last 24 hours, our inverter stops accepting power and switches over, but only for like a brief second, and then our inverter tries to come back online and starts kind of oscillating. So I thought it was either the voltage coming in being low, which it is on the lower side, it's like 108 volts, but I have the inverter set up to accept anything down to 95 volts, and I haven't seen it go below that. And it's definitely not a high voltage thing. We do have a lot of shore power cable going out, so there's probably some voltage drop through that, but now I suspect, since I haven't seen the voltage dip that low or go excessively high, that it might be a frequency issue. Our inverter only accepts, I think it's between 57 and 67 hertz, and we should be at 60 hertz. So what I want to do is check the power output from our inverter, which should be sort of spot on, and then I want to connect to the shore power and see what the frequency is coming from the grid, coming from Blind Channel Resort. So I'm just connecting my meter, and I'm gonna put it into an outlet and see what it is.
Is this type of contraption something that most people would have aboard their boat?
A multimeter? I hope so.
Yeah.
Certainly
Do you have to be like an engineer to know how to use
a
that?
handy tool. For people that don't know what a multimeter does, some training would be helpful. I'm sure you can YouTube it, but you can use this for checking voltage on your DC systems or AC systems. You can use it for checking current. You can use it for checking continuity of a circuit, or in this case, frequency or cycles of AC power.
Oh.
So I'm gonna pull your charger out, and I am going to, hopefully these probes are long enough that I can get in here and...
Oh, so you literally just stick them in?
Yep.
Like that? Wow.
It's an AC, I'm gonna click it over to hertz. So that's the frequency right now coming out of the inverter. So 60 hertz is what we have in North America. It's pretty much spot on. So now I'm gonna turn, right now we're inverting. So right now I'm gonna run shore power to the inverter. And once the inverter detects that we have power coming from the shore, it's gonna take that power and it's just gonna pass it through the inverter. The inverter's not gonna continue to make AC from the batteries. It's just gonna allow the power coming from shore to just pass through and go right to the outlets. So if I turn this on, our inverter is detecting that there's power coming into it. So it's just checking that power and syncing up with it. And then it's gonna stop trying to make AC from the batteries. And it's gonna pass the shore power directly through to the outlets once that goes stable, that green flashing light. So now it went stable, and it looks like right now we're also at 60 hertz. But since we only saw it like 3 times during the day, I might have to put this, you can put it in a function where it'll record the lowest and highest value and let it sit and read for a while, because I suspect we're just getting like a really quick intermittent spike, because it would go for hours and not have a problem, and then it would have a problem. Usually with the generator creating power, if there's a sudden load on the generator that can cause a spike, the generator needs to run at a constant speed to keep the frequency flat. So it may have come when, you know, maybe the different houses that are here or different boats, if a lot of people kind of flip something on at once, you know, then the generator may take a second to stabilize that frequency. But this is much steadier than I would have suspected.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah.
Do you think it could be just a fluke?
Ah.
Okay.
Dad joke.
I know, it's a really good dad joke. Or mom joke. So are you supposed to technically leave that there like for hours?
No,
Or-
I'm not going to.
Oh.
But if you're trying to record a peak, yeah, you'd leave it here for a while. Do you think it's going to be bigger or smaller than the last cedar tree?
I think smaller.
Well, let's go find out.
So this cedar tree is a 900-year-old. Apparently, the one from Walsh Cove, I think, was 1,000-year-old or 2,000. I can't recall. I'll have to go back and look at the video.
You know what that was called? Walsh Cove?
Oh no, should I say Walsh?
Yeah.
Watson. Yes, the one from Watson Cove was older. So we'll see what an extra 100 or 1,000 years does for a cedar tree. I'm not sure why it's so cool to go see a cedar tree or large trees, but there's something alluring about giant trees that have seen a lot more than we have. Isn't that right, buddy? And the people at the general store told us this should be about 25 minutes. Can't remember if that's one way or 2 ways, but we'll find out. I think I see it. When you look through the trees, you can see like, yeah, I think I see it. Right there. Yeah, you can see the cedars through the forest. The 900-year-old cedar tree. Wow. Hello.
Hi there.
Hello. Are you like a hobbit?
I'm in the tree.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Hopefully the thing doesn't collapse. Look at that. You're in
Wow.
a 900-year-old cedar tree.
Yeah. It definitely feels like an ancient tree. Sean, you want to both try to squeeze in?
Yeah.
Let's stomach's growling. I don't know why.
Oh.
The cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, mine was gargling when we started the trail.
It's like Chinese food. They just go right through you. Wow. Wow. That's a 900 years.
Very cool.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. So how does it feel, Sean, to be in a 900-year-old cedar tree?
It feels
You feel old?
No, I'm trying to think
feel
of
nervous.
A dad pun. Can't think of something that.
You didn't have a dad joke planned for this moment?
No.
Where are the kids? How are the kids? How are you guys?
You know what? I feel
What?
stumped.
Here. Oh.
Stumped for words.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be a good place to hang your clothes. Don't they? Like, they have cedar lined lockers and stuff.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. What's the point of that? I've always wondered that. The cedar
I don't know.
doesn't have a lot of moisture.
Yeah.
Do these feel dry?
Or,
Feels pretty dry
I would say
for being in a rainforest.
Yeah.
If you make it to what we're going to call the Hobbit treehouse, don't get too excited because it's surprisingly the wrong tree. The actual 900-year-old cedar tree is a bit farther down the path, and honestly, we weren't that impressed. Okay, when you get to the tree where you can climb inside, keep going. That is the correct cedar tree. Huh. I don't know, you look bigger, or the other one made you look smaller. Huh.
I like the one you can go inside of.
Yeah, I think I'd go with the Hobbit house tree. All these shrooms are pretty incredible too. Oh, I don't know if these are shrooms. Maybe they are. We're gonna survive another week. We got fresh lettuce from their garden. And the most important thing ever, Diet Coke.
How long do you think the Diet Coke will last?
24 cans, I would say
24 hours?
8 to 10 days. Sean, do you realize what you've done?
You're the one that grabbed those out of the freezer.
Oh, good cop, bad cop? So now, because I'm the one that actually grabbed it because it was on the list?
But I'll help you enjoy it.
I just want the gobs of cookie dough. And of course, you can't just have one tonight dough, because it's going to be a while until we're at another store, so we got two.
Okay, well, let's get this thing loaded up. I think I got everything.
You're properly provisioned with snacks
Oh, yeah.
and beverages?
I'll probably stop somewhere at a nice beach or dock.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You see these little houses people put up.
Yeah.
And they got it out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Even better when they've got the little sauna hut.
Is that a crab trap?
Prawn trap.
Prawn trap? Nice. Maybe you'll catch a little fresh dinner on the way. Do you have to switch a valve to either pull from the jet ski tank or the external tank?
Nope.
It's a siphoning system.
Yeah, it's all automatic. So the main tank has a breather,
Yeah.
right? So I disconnected the breather
Gotcha.
and ran a fuel line back to that.
Okay, so it's
So as the
pulling.
main tank empties, it just pulls it in.
Gotcha.
And then I made it with quick disconnects. I wasn't sure about the regulations, whether or not we're allowed to fill on, jerry cans
Sure.
on board.
Yeah.
So that's why I put the quick disconnects on with a switch. So when I run this one dry, and if I have to go to these, I can turn that one off and then plug this one in and turn it on.
Okay.
Otherwise, if the main tank can sense air somewhere else,
Yeah.
it's not going to suck fuel,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, or if I want, I can run all three at the same time.
Yeah.
My lounge and chair.
Oh, is that your lounge chair?
Yeah, I just put it on my seat. And it just,
And it works?
Yeah. Again, YouTube. I thought it
Oh, that is such, that's sweet.
so comfortable.
Oh,
I'll just make a pass.
well, when you're going 1,000 miles,
And PV's
you gotta watch the back.
And then at the end of the trip, it's
That's so cool.
disposed of, right? Bust it up and throw it in the garbage.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then these, that's just from an ATV.
Yeah.
You
That's a
know,
good idea.
Yeah. Well, you guys be safe on your way up.
Well, thank you very much, and you too. Enjoy the rest of your trip. You guys
will.
are heading back home soon.
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks. Meet Henry and his 15-year-old grandson, Isaac. They're on a 1,000-mile one-way jet ski trip from Vancouver, BC, all the way to Skagway, Alaska. After doing the same trip with Isaac's dad when he was 15, Henry is now taking a third generation on the trip of a lifetime. It was also pretty cool to learn that they watch freedom videos together. So Henry, if you ever see this video, I congratulate you on winning Grandpa of the Year award. And Isaac, if you ever see this video, I hope you know just how lucky you are to have such a badass grandpa. Have a blast out there. In our next lifetime, I want a grandpa like that. Wasn't that exciting, guys?
So when you turn 15, I'm gonna take you on a jet ski.
Yeah.
In a sack, riding on my back up the.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to join us on our next adventure, be sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.